All right, players are getting ready, shuffling up. This an intense moment. I feel like Joseph really needs to see a certain hand against Dennis in order to have a chance of success. As a blue-white player, what do you think he would want to see?
Well, it's more like what Joseph does not want to see. So, mainly when I play Joseph's deck, if the opponent draws a wing, the structure deck wing, the level 6, 4 cost, 4/5, that attacks the standing unit and breaches. If Dennis sees that, he is in a much advantageous position.
Right.
As long
Okay.
as Dennis does not drop that, Joseph is in a good spot.
Okay. So he has a chance.
He has a chance.
Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It is going to be an exciting match. Both players have seen each other's decks, obviously, because they are on the Tech Games website / Facebook and all their socials.
Do follow
So
them.
yeah, please
Yes.
follow them. So look, they're going to cut decks now and see how this goes.
Yes. And historically, green white has been the favorite matchup into blue white. However, the recent blue white builds have came out on top, especially that Epion deck. That Epion deck is great into wing.
Do not count your chickens till they've all hatched. I
Yes,
feel like all players involved have practiced their worst matchups. They want to hope and see certain cards. So look, fingers crossed to all of them.
yes. I hope Joseph has PMA, positive mental attitude, into this matchup. As he, I asked him, and he says, "If I pair wing, I just accept my loss." I really hope this is not the case today. I am rooting for Joseph, my blue-white brother.
Dennis looks like he is going second. Joseph's going first. Is blue white okay to go first?
Blue-white is okay going first. Going second is the most flexible deck and the most skill-expressive deck out there, in my opinion. No bias. I may be a blue-white player,
Just a little bias. Just a little
just a
bias.
little
Just a little
bias.
bias. All right, drawing their opening hands.
All right.
Let's get this timer started, shall we? Both players evaluating their hands. Shenlong. Is that two bases or one base?
That Dennis is playing the Shenlong version, which, as we saw yesterday, and you can find Joseph's deck list in the TAC website, that Joseph plays all 12. So
Oh,
4 Swords, 4 Lifrith, as well as 4 Rick Diaz. So
so
that
that's
Shenlong is going to put in work.
so much work. Dennis mulligans, however, and I think Joseph kept his hand.
Maybe
So
that's a good sign.
could be a good sign. Could be a good sign. Snap keeping in this particular game is quite telling,
Yes, Joseph
especially
must
when you
have
know,
something up his sleeve.
hmm, especially when you know the matchup.
Yes, I do think that having the deck list released really adds another level of skill to these players.
Imagine there was a sideboard. Can you imagine right now if there was a sideboard?
I wish there was a sideboard.
All right, decks are getting cut. The players are ready. That's two Rick Diaz's
That 2 sword strikes as well.
in Joseph's hand, and I can't see what the card in the middle is. It looks like an overflowing.
Yes, the players did offer to show their hand to the camera during
Onegai
our
spawn.
chats.
Onegai spawn. Two. Yes, that is two overflowings.
He has triple pair in his hand,
Right.
and Dennis just passes right back.
Doesn't want to spend his EX3. So Joseph also passes, so he doesn't have his ward.
This is a classic blocker mirror match.
Ooh, Elfred comes down first for Dennis. Joseph going with a overflowing. Okay, yep, makes sense.
Joseph definitely wants to see a bit more higher end.
Amro and a show resolve. That is a nice draw.
Yes, definitely. In this matchup, you will want to see your blue cards more than your white cards.
Wow, Elfrith versus Elfrith. Also, chat, watching, if you have any feedback for Brian and I, we're always welcome to it. Anything we can improve, anything we can do to improve to make your viewing experience better, please tell us. We're always here to learn.
Let us know in the chat, in the Twitch chat. If you're a fan, also shout us out.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. That's the pretty Elfrith, and then that looks like an old Art Shenlong in Dennis's hand.
Dennis is definitely bringing the big bucks, and he will be taking home the big bucks.
For sure. It looks like Joseph drew into Akira. Joseph is probably acutely aware of Dennis that he has Shenlong, and that is going to hurt Joseph quite a lot.
Yes, so in the Shenlong matchup, the blue-white players actually want to keep a link or a unit that can out the Shenlong straight away, as if the Shenlong stays on field, every turn he's going 1 for 2.
Too much. Whoa! Amuro going down into the Elfrith.
This is definitely a good play by Joseph, knowing that there is a Shenlong in his deck. He needs to pick up the pace. He cannot play the blocker pass game.
Need commentator face cams. Look, you don't need to see this ugly mug. You guys should focus on the gameplay at hand.
This is peak Gundam right now, and we do see the Shenlong. The
Coming
Shenlong
down.
comes down.
On curve.
Maybe the Amuro should have been safe for the Shenlong.
Maybe. Unless Joseph has more in hand.
Yes, I really hope he does have more in hand, but there is a Lifrith to protect that Shenlong from going down.
Alright. What does Joseph have in hand? Ooh, Ale Strike. Bouncing the Shenlong.
Joseph's going for a tempo play here,
Interesting.
delaying the Shenlong coming down to make sure the Lifrith can get as much value as possible before the Shenlong starts putting in work.
Yep. He knew. Oh well, unless Dennis was saving it up, and he didn't see the link.
He did not see the link.
Where's the Chang Wu Fei?
I don't see the Wu Fei in his hand, but this is a good position and good play by Joseph. Joseph really needs to pick up the pace here.
Oh, alternate art, overflowing infection. Sorry.
That is a beautiful art
So good. So
from
good.
GDO1. Stock still available.
All right, Sword Strike gets pitched from Dennis. Will Dennis play? Oh, he's playing it down again. He knows that card is going to be the linchpin against Joseph because a blocker heavy deck, that card says, I'm going to get your blockers.
Imagine summoning a unit that turns 12 cards in Joseph's deck. Absolutely useless.
Okay, overflowing infection is coming down. I think that is a Zwart. Okay, Zwart gets pitched. He knows Zwart is kind of useless, unfortunately, into that Shenlong.
I think he drew 2 Zwarts off that.
No, that feels bad. Okay, Elfrith going for another swing.
To try and get as much value as possible.
Because that's a 4-5 at the moment. Oh, and he survives. Ale Strike going in as well. Why not? Chip away. Another Ale Strike. No, is that another link? Yo.
Yes, Joseph with the tempo play. This is what he needs to do in this matchup, and he's seeing the Kira Ales.
Completely invalidating that Shenlong, which Dennis was hoping to put in way more work that we thought that he would be as well. Granted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 resources. This is a big turn for Dennis. Here, there's a lot of things he can do.
A lot of things, but that Wing Zero, but the Wing Gundam does come down with the hero. Look at that beautiful old art.
From the starter deck.
From the starter deck.
Where is it going to go?
Definitely an Ale. An Ale Kira is an infinite value generating machine.
2 resources left. And oh wow, Dennis really has a lot of top end in his hand.
Yes, so if Dennis really managed to stabilize, Dennis has the game. But Joseph is going with such big tempo that Dennis is only left with 3 shields, and he has 2 swings this turn.
Do you think Joseph will go all out against him? Just swing?
There is no way that Joseph slows down here. If he slows down, Dennis can stabilize.
Can't have that. All right. Joseph has some choices here. I can't quite see his hand though. So
We do see a blue card.
I do see a blue card.
So it's either Show of Resolve or an Amuro.
But is that enough? Is that enough?
I don't think an Amuro is enough. That's another Kira in hand.
Yes,
Does he have the link?
Not sure.
If he does have the Sword Strike here, I would play the Sword Strike link with the Kira just for more tempo.
Just to take him down from 3 shields to no shields.
Yes, and it will bounce the wing with the hero back into his hand.
Oh, the trade from the Elfrith. Okay.
Joseph deciding to slow down here might prove to be fatal.
Difficult to say. He's going for board. He wants to. Oh, the freedom comes down.
Freedom is the best stabilizing tool. Unless.
And Rick Diaz. Okay.
Great play by Joseph here. Yes, he slowed down in the tempo, but he has also stabilized his board.
Dennis is at 8 resources, if I'm not mistaken, with the EX.
Yes, the wing can come down, but it only takes 1 unit.
Looks like he got an alt art freedom in his hand as well. He has an Ale Strike.
Does he have an L Kira? No, I believe that's a striker pack.
Really?
Yes, that is a striker pack in his hand. Next to the freedom.
Oh, okay.
If there's a Kira Ale, I think this is the place to play it.
Striker pack 4-2 or 2-4?
I would put the 4-2 here.
Ooh, because 4-2 trades nicer.
4-2 does trade nicer, but it is more susceptible to the Kira sword. I would have assumed he did not have Kira's sword based on Joseph's last turn play.
But let's see. Let's see. Joseph doesn't have game at the moment, but it's getting there. The clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking, and
Show a resolve.
it
Here
is
we
the
go.
show of resolve. And Joseph does have another link in his hand with the perfect strike
I'm
with
so
the
foolish.
Kira.
I just realized show resolve is a four. It's a level 4/3 rather than 3/2.
And he draws into another Kira Ale.
Oh wow,
That is
that's
a triple Kira Ale coming out from Joseph.
huge, huge. Joseph now is going for game.
He is going for game. Dennis needs a last shield base.
Part of the cards. No, he doesn't have it.
Well done
Congratulations
to
to Joseph.
Joseph.
Wow,
Triple Kira Ale.
Wow.
What a play by Joseph.
wow.
Taking
That
home the first game.
yeah. That honestly, wow. Honestly, that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Not one, not two, but three. That slows down any deck.
Yes, and the tempo that's generated from Akira Ale is too much for Dennis to handle. But can Joseph keep this tempo up for game 2 and game 3?
We were talking about how debilitating that Shenlong was going to be, but if Shenlong doesn't manage to stick on board, it doesn't do anything.
Yes, and he wasn't able to keep it on the field due to the Kira Ale.
Oh, maybe perhaps Dennis is perhaps thinking I need to see Chang Wu Fei in hand in order to play it both at the same time to maximize my chances.
That may be Dennis's plan to aggressively mulligan for that Shenlong and Chang Wu Fei for the next game. We will see how the players decide to tackle after practicing with this matchup in the first game.
I have to say, only 10 minutes have gone by.
In a blocker matchup.
That just shows how much practice these players and how much they're aware of the matchup.
Yes, and I would like to accentuate, blocker mirrors don't take that long, only if the players don't know what they're doing.
The
And,
yeah,
and
sorry.
they do.
Here we go. Here we go. These playmats are official Bandai products. I believe they should be available just at regular retail stores, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they are beautiful mats. Bandai's merch, best merch.
Good
I would
merch.
love Aerial for myself if I could have one. Yes.
Shout out to Chad. Help Brian out. Sort him out with the hookup.
So we have a comment in the Twitch chat asking, where can I buy these playmats?
Hence my comment.
Oh, yes.
Hence
And
my comment.
I believe they will be available to the competitors today on humantix.com, maybe after 3:30 p.m.
Ooh. I presume though you probably will need a ticket.
You
Which
will
is-
need to the competitors. Yes, I'm not sure if the general public has access to these unless it's on the secondary market.
Alrighty. Decks have been cut. Looks like Joseph is going second. Dennis wants to go first to take that initiative away from him. But like you said before, Blue White doesn't really mind which first or second.
But it does slow Joseph's tempo down. He cannot Kira Ale on level 5. He has to wait till level 6, and by that time, Dennis could have his own Kira Ale.
Whoa, that hand.
That is
Wing Zero, Chang Wu Fei.
double Ale.
Yeah. Oh,
That was a
Dennis.
brick. That was a brick. You could not play anything until turn 5.
Nope.
Dennis not having too much luck on his draws.
He's hoping that the mulligan will help fix it.
Did Joseph decide to keep his hand again?
As we talked about, that is a telling sign. I see a Zaward. I saw a Kira. Maybe a Freedom, if my eyes have not deceived me. Players alternating between old arts and regular arts really throws me off.
Yes, the old arts does look better, but they do look completely different from the regular arts.
And ultra shiny on these cameras.
Yes. I did try Joseph's decks yesterday, and I must say it is incredibly consistent, and that may explain why he never mulligans.
Consistency is half the battle in this game. In any game, I should say.
Yes, in all the card games, consistency is key, and we do see a playable hand from Dennis with a Lifrith, Overflowing, Sword Strike, Justice,
And some Hero Yuis as well. Overflowing Infection coming down from Dennis.
seeing another Hero Yui.
And an Elfrith. Pitching away the Sword Strike. Joseph potentially going with his Zaward play.
That Lifrith is beautiful, I must say.
So nice. Elfrith hits the board.
He sees the Wing Gundam. This is the key card in the matchup, as well as the Chang Wu Fei, as well as the Shenlong.
Is that 3 Hero Yuis in Dennis's hand?
Yes, so all the wing draws are live.
Are live. A little bit bricky though early on though, I have to say.
There is enough small blockers to play. Next turn, Dennis can drop up 2 blockers and restabilize the
Oh,
board.
here we go. Joseph doing with his cheeky play he did last time, really trying to hold that board dominance. Dennis rolls into his 4th Hero Yui? Wow. Both Elfrith and Rick Diaz coming down. Dennis trying to slow down Joseph's advance.
And Joseph will need another Amuro or Akira Ayo to push through this. But as I said, going second, Joseph does not want to waste his EX resource on Akira Ayo. Unless he has another. He has another 2 in hand.
Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Joseph thinking about his play. Unfortunately, that Elfrith with Amuro does get taken out by the Rick Diaz if they decide to trade.
Yes, Dennis definitely wants to preserve his shield in this matchup. The blockers don't swing that well.
We both saw how much that play helped Joseph. That Amuro play early on really helped Joseph to establish board.
I think it was mainly because of the triple Akira Ayo follow-up.
Oh, that just stops any deck.
Yes, that
Regardless.
does stop any deck. And we see a striker pack coming out for Joseph, but we did see an Ayo strike.
He's going for the 4-2 to potentially trade with the Elfrith?
No, I did notice in Joseph's playstyle on stream that he does go for the 4-2 to try and attack with it. Not to defend with it.
Oh, I get you. Oh, Dennis answers with his own striker pack. 4-2, 2-4.
Definitely a 2-4 after seeing the sword strike.
Polarizing choices here. And Hero Yui, Dennis is taking a page out of Joseph's book to make sure that the Elfrith just survives a little bit longer and hits that much harder.
And putting it at 5 HP does prevent the Kira Ayo from coming down. But the Kira Ayo will most
Is that an Ale?
That's an Ayo.
Oh no.
And there's the Kira.
Joseph the madman, he does it again. The token goes down.
He definitely does not block the Kira Ayo here, and he blocks the other 2 blockers. But Dennis's board is quite stabilized compared to last game.
He's down to 1 unit. Joseph, is he gonna do it?
Joseph does have to go fast, and Dennis does respond with the block.
And wants to get rid of his board as much as he can.
Yes, because with the pilot underneath the Lifrith, it's still a 2-for-2 trade. And and there's the wing coming down.
It was bound to happen.
Dennis has taken back the board.
That one card swings so much tempo. It is incredible.
Yes, and Dennis, with the stronger early game this time, is able to secure the board a little earlier than before. This could make the difference of the game this turn.
Joseph really trying to see what can he do. Ooh, a show of resolve from Joseph.
Joseph is really slowing down in his tempo. I don't know if Joseph can continue the pressure with the cards in his hand.
Not 1, but 2 turns of drawing and just digging for answers and things that he can use against Dennis. Because right now, that wing is just going to eat up everything that he plays down. Any blocker, anything.
Is that another wing we see in Dennis's hand?
That is another wing.
Yes, there's a wing, there's a justice. Dennis has placed back-to-back in these higher levels.
The Zwart comes down. Do you think Dennis would go for the Zwart?
Definitely, with the newly linked wing.
Because why not?
He's starting with the overflowing.
That's a Shenlong into another wing. Oh my god, so that's 3 wings.
That's 3 wings. And as we said, this is the pivotal card in the matchup. It is impossible for the small blockers to keep up with the breach of wing and the 7/7 stat line.
Holy shoot. So Joseph representing, the striker back first.
But doesn't matter though. It definitely destroys the wing here. But will Dennis try to keep up the pressure in the shields?
Dennis representing a triple wing, Joseph representing triple ale strike.
Yes.
This will make a very saucy third game if it gets there. Who
I,
knows?
I really hope that both players draw into their triples in
Amuro.
game 3.
Joseph
Amuro.
has an Amuro in hand. I wonder if that will if that'll get there.
No, the wings are so strong because they're 7 AP. So any units that attempts to out it will be dead anyways. So the Amuro I don't think makes a great difference here.
Ariel. Hello. All right. Looks like we've got Amuro's coming down. Getting that show resolve. Joseph dealing with one of the Rick Diaz's at least.
Yes, so the Joseph's goal is to really outgrind Dennis. However, with the wings, triple wings in his hand, he is able to put pressure on Joseph's shield.
Dennis doesn't go for the third wing, potentially saving it as a finisher.
Yes, as the wing can still link.
And Justice has now hit the board, making Dennis's board even wider now.
Justice puts so much board pressure all in one card.
Alrighty. Now let's see. Aerial rebuild is a 7-6 if I'm not mistaken. Can take up
7-5.
7-5. My apologies. So unfortunately, Justice will take it out for the wing. He really needs to get rid of that wing.
Yes, the wing will keep putting Joseph behind on shields, and it's a key card for Joseph to out.
He lets the trade go. Perhaps putting Joseph into false senses of security.
Yes, I definitely think Dennis did consider blocking there, as Justice is one card, and if two cards trade into one card, it's still a plus trade for Dennis. But the Justice is able to put up 2 shield pressures from the
Elfrith
card.
and a freedom from Joseph. I guess little does Joseph know, Dennis unfortunately has not a third wing.
Yes, but does he have the other hero? Because that's a 7-7.
True.
Justice cannot block a 7-7.
All right. Dennis is swinging Justice for shields.
How does Joseph respond?
Will he take the damage? He will.
Hits a Zord off the shields.
That's
no
fine.
luck.
No luck there.
There
No
is
luck
another hero wing, and he is going to play it, the 7-7.
Huge. It just puts in too much value.
No matter what Joseph does, he will still lose a shield and a unit. What a great card.
Bad times. Bad times for Joseph at this point in time. Dennis really showing what the Wing Zero deck it does against blue-white.
Is that we keep highlighting that structure deck Wing Zero. That structure deck Wing Gundam is such a good card. When it comes out, it guarantees 2 bodies, 1 shield.
Joseph has unfortunately got a quite a slim board by comparison to Dennis. Dennis has a lot of his boss units out on board.
Yeah, so in the blue-white matchup, blue-white can 100% outgrind green-white. However, green-white's units are just so big that they put so much pressure on the board that the blue-white shields does not keep up, and therefore a lot of blue-white players have opted to play the Agama to prevent the breach.
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Joseph potentially deciding to use 3 of his resources to dig for some answers, dig for some cards in his hand.
But what could save him here?
I don't
Maybe
know.
Akira?
You tell me. You're the blue-eyed player.
Well, I definitely think Kira Ale here will be apt.
That is Joseph's signature move at this point in time.
Yes, so if the Kira Ale comes down, it could get rid of the token as well as take the freedom for free. And then if he does have another pilot, the freedom could kill the Wing Gundam, and then the board will be reset. So Joseph really needs to see a El Kira here if he wants to keep up.
All right.
Joseph is showing his resolve to see if he could see the Ale Strike Gundam and the Kira.
All right. Looks like he pulled up an Archangel base.
Is that another blue card?
And an Ale Strike.
Ale Strike? Does he have the Kira? It does not seem like he has a pilot in hand.
Doesn't look like it. I don't think he has freedom in hand.
It is a difficult position for Joseph here.
Dennis has game on board.
Dennis' units are just too damn big.
Plus, that extra little token from Justice makes things a little bit tricky.
He plays another aerial together with the Lynx, the letter, getting back the show of resolve.
Is Joseph trying to clear board?
He is unable to clear board due to the token.
Ah, very true. Very true. Very, very true.
He needs another pilot here. He needs one more pilot here to be able to get 2 units off the field.
Will Joseph swing with the aerial rebuild to allow him to unrest one of his tapped resources? Looks like he will. I don't think Dennis is going to let his wing Gundam go down anytime soon.
Definitely not. The Fatum 00 token is expendable in this case. Joseph's deciding whether he wants to take down the breach wing or take the Juster for free.
Okay, Aerial wants to swing into wing. Will Dennis allow this to happen? Unless he has a trick in hand.
Yes, we do know that the Dennis is on the unforeseen incidents.
If he does use unforeseen, oh, he blocks it. Okay, I was gonna say if he uses unforeseen incidents, I do believe his wing survives.
Yes, it does. But Dennis does not have the unforeseen as we've seen from his hand. If he has another pilot here, Joseph has a chance to stabilize.
Archangel, what does he have in his hand? We know one card is Archangel, one card is a Sure Resolve because he picked it up before.
So Archangel could actually try and fish for the pilot.
A Rick Diaz, interesting.
I don't know if the Rick Diaz is the right play here. I think Joseph needed to take the risk to see the pilot to stabilize.
All right. Dennis is still at maximum shields, no EX base. Looks like he's got underground base and Akira. Underground base. Loses his first shield.
These are Shenlong.
Shenlong, Akira, and something.
I think that's a Wing Zero.
Really?
Is that the old art?
What?
Yes.
Yes. No wonder I didn't recognize it. There it goes.
Yes.
It's
We
now
are too
coming
poor
down.
for the old art.
It's come down.
And it does no damage to Dennis' shield because they're all level 5 and higher.
So scary. So scary. Wing Zero now going for one of Joseph's shields. Joseph is unfortunately tapped out, so he's got no tricks up his sleeve. Will Joseph block it? No, he won't.
And he hits a base.
I
don't know if it's enough.
I don't know. I don't know if it's enough. The Kira comes down.
Making Freedom unable to trade well, making the base go down. But will Joseph respond with a block here?
Joseph is in dire straits.
Joseph definitely needs to take a risk. It is correct.
It's gone.
However, if Joseph does not see a base here, Wing Zero just had to time maneuver the game.
Wing Zero really needs to get ousted somehow. Oh, he does have an Archangel in hand.
He does have an Archangel in hand. However, he is in dire straits and he needs time to see his pilot. He really needs to see a pilot here. Joseph will need to show his resolve, maybe twice.
The thing is, right, Ariel can take out the wing, but
what's going to take out the Justice?
Exactly. Justice has 6 HP, and he's only got one big attacker. And unfortunately, Freedom without a link or a pair, it just doesn't take out the wing Gundam.
Yes, just needs that one pesky AP. Even the Soletta can do it.
Something, anything.
Any pilot.
I think he's going to show his resolve. He's doing it.
He's showing his resolve.
Find something. He has to find something to even have a chance.
Do keep in mind, this is only game 2.
I see Akira.
Oh, Akira does make a big difference here.
All right. And remember, when Ariel swings, he does untap one resource, which does help.
Yes, and also, Freedom gets its effect twice, so Freedom might live as well as the Ariel.
Or surely he would have paired first.
No, he will not, because it does not make a difference, because the
apologies.
Ariel dies anyways. So,
okay.
Yes. And then the Freedom will take very little damage because of the Kira link. He gets -2 AP on the attack as well as on pair.
Joseph has another Show of Resolve in his hand. Is he going to use it now?
Does he have anything else to play? And he can Show of Resolve, but he will need to play the pilot here.
He's trying to look for something, look for some more tricks.
I definitely think it would be to his favor to establish the board. He does have a Kira AO in hand, but I doubt it's the time to use it. You must use the Kira right here. Oh, you have another. Yes, you have another justice. Freedom.
Very good, very good. He links it with Kira, minusing 2 AP to that, minusing into further 2 AP.
So now it only takes 3 damage.
Very good, very good, very good, very good.
With 1 resource left, Joseph will pass his turn.
But
does Dennis still have a hand?
Dennis has 2 cards, L Strike as well as the Shenlong he got before. Neither one of them really helps, but I'm sure Dennis will play one of them to at least try and establish a board. High Maneuver really circumvents both blockers.
Yes, I definitely don't think Dennis can swing here. Oh my god, he's swinging.
A blocker? He plays both, not one, but both. How is Joseph going to deal with both of them?
I think Dennis should have waited. Because Dennis is still on 6 shields. There is so much chance to hit a pilot.
Right.
Dennis just offered up his Wing Zero for free.
Which is scary. I would have waited a turn and to push all in one go.
Yes, if Joseph sees another pilot here, that Wing Zero is on 0 AP.
A Show of Resolve. He's drawing 2 cards. They're both at maximum amount of resources. Another Show of Resolve, and that's a Sword Strike? Oh, Overflowing Affection. My apologies. Drawing 2 cards. Both looking for their... so he's looking for his answers. Archangel.
He does see another base as well. He sees another Archangel. And if he sees Akira, he can take out
the Wing Zero.
Yes, and keep in mind, Shenlong is only a breach 4. It does not breach the whole base.
Oh, wow. Okay. Joseph might have just somehow gotten himself back into this.
And his signature move, Kira Ale is coming down, probably bouncing the Shenlong.
No, the Ale.
Oh, the Ale?
The Ale.
Oh, he is afraid of getting his blockers bounced.
Minusing 2 AP. Swinging surely the healthy freedom into it. No, my apologies. Minusing 2 further AP.
Because the 6 HP wing, the 6 HP freedom cannot be interacted with.
Archangel comes down.
What a great turn by Joseph.
Joseph is holding on. L Strike Kira.
Dennis really getting punished.
Shenlong really not doing as much work as he had hoped. He did not see Shenlong early enough.
Yes, and he decided to swing with the
double ale.
Double ale. Now Joseph must be afraid to swing here, as if they hit pilots, that ale can bounce his blockers.
Trades will be trades. No cards in hand.
We do know that all 4 hero Yuis have been expended on Dennis's side.
Joseph playing his Show of Resolve, finding an Elfrith and a Zwart.
We have a comment from the Twitch chat that says, "How is bro hanging on?" Joseph is showing his resolve.
He knows what he's doing. Any small blockers at this point in time are going to get wiped out because of Shenlong.
Yes, Shenlong will not swing
until a blocker comes down.
Yes, indeed.
What will Joseph do now? He's going for shields. Dennis probably isn't that afraid. He's willing to lose some.
But it is hard because Joseph does have the Archangel.
Yes. This
is the breaking point for Joseph's deck. As the freedoms are set up, the Kiras are set up, and Archangel is there to restand them at all times.
Double Rick Diaz. Is he just trying to go wide because Shenlong can't stop all of them?
Yes, and Joseph is trying to go for game in 1 turn, just in case the pilots come down.
All right, Dennis is in a tough spot. 1 card in hand.
Did we see what card it was? Oh, it's 5. That's his own justice.
Oh, another justice.
Dennis is waiting.
Turn.
Yes. Dennis is waiting for Joseph to swing his board, but I doubt Joseph will swing everything unless he has another link in hand.
Go overflowing affection. That's an Amuro.
That's an Amuro. And a perfect strike.
Interesting. Doesn't need this award anymore.
Interesting decision to be made by Joseph here with the Amuro in hand. Is he afraid of the Shenlong?
I don't think he is. It's difficult. Either player is primed and ready to win. They really need to figure out who will crack first.
Oh, that's another ale. And now he can Amuro and get rid of 2 blockers.
Bouncing the token.
The L Strike Gundam is really on Joseph's side today.
Wow. Goodness gracious me. Will he go for board or will he go for game?
He will definitely go for board here.
Going for board.
Now, that's a great play by Joseph, minusing AP to the rested L Strike to bait the current standing L Strike to block. Because Joseph just wants Dennis's board gone.
And then the Archangel paying 2 to unrest a blocker really helps Joseph here.
Yes, Joseph doesn't let anything get tapped, so the breach cannot go off.
It's a blocker v battle. Shenlong really doesn't help all that much.
What a play by Joseph coming back into this position. This is quite a good board state. I don't know.
Crazy board state.
Yes, I don't know if Dennis could win here.
Dennis takes a life. Uses did he use his Archangel? He did. I think he did. Yes, he did. He did. Both of Joseph's freedoms are standing. What does Joseph have in hand? The Elfrith.
Dennis really needs to see a wing 0 here. I think the game's over if he sees a wing 0.
It's Joseph's turn now. Elfrith came down from Dennis.
So Dennis is in a predicament here.
Rick Diaz is he going for game?
I don't think he's going for game. There's 6 wings, 2 blockers, 4 shields. Unless he has another link in hand, there's no way for Joseph to kill him this time. Chang Wu Fei has came to play.
If Joseph must be using the Rick Diaz's now because he's afraid of wing 0.
Yes, he is afraid of wing 0. I do see a way for Dennis to win next turn. Oh no, the hero Yuis have all been expended. He needs a wing link here. Maybe another Shenlong off the top could help Dennis in this position.
Joseph is really in a predicament here. What does he do now? He cannot be too passive, otherwise he will lose the advantage.
Dennis deciding to stop the Rick Diaz from attacking. He needs to save shields.
There's too many attacks coming.
However, tapping the Lifrith means you're giving Joseph your board.
This is scary stuff. Joseph really in a bind here.
Really and Joseph is taking what Dennis has offered him.
Thank you very much. Itadakimasu. Alright, okay. The board is getting traded.
Is that really necessary, Dennis? You're giving Joseph your board.
And it's a ale for an Elfrith. Is that worth it?
No, because he didn't want Dennis did not want the L Strike to eat the Elfrith for free because he had a Kira under it. But now it gives it to the freedom anyways.
This is not looking good. He's going to use Archangel now to untap himself. Wow. Another Archangel in hand.
A wing 0 will be big here. A wing 0 will be absolutely huge here.
And Elfrith comes down. Joseph needs to go wider than Dennis and hope wing 0 does not come down. This is one of the tightest rounds we've seen so far.
Yes, people tend to think that blocker metas are boring.
Overflowing infection.
Oh, damn, overflowing infection coming. And that's El Kira.
El Kira does help, but it's not a wing 0. That's for sure.
El Kira will not help Dennis in terms of advancing the in terms of shields, but Elkira does help Dennis reclaim the board a little.
Just a little.
And I definitely think Dennis needs to reclaim the board here, otherwise he is dead next turn.
What does Dennis pitch here? Surely Chang Wufei.
Yes, he has to pick Chang Wufei here.
Okay.
And now Elkira will have to bounce the Lifrith and try to swing into one of the small blockers.
All right. The first swing at shields from Justice.
I'm not sure if that was the correct sequencing. Because now, if Joseph blocks with the Lifrith, which he does not.
Interesting. They trade out. Maybe Joseph's just trying to dismantle his board as much as he can.
Yes. Joseph does not mind trading 1-for-1 because in a blue matchup, trading 1-for-1 is always in the blue's favor.
I wonder what Joseph is counting for. All right, Ailstrike comes down, bouncing Elfrith.
Elstrike will need to swing at a Rick Diaz -2 to the paired.
Going for
shields.
Going for shields.
That is a very brave play by Dennis. Maybe Dennis recognized that he's so behind that he needs to take a risk.
Right now, he's kind of all right.
Oh no, Dennis wants to threaten game because he needs blockers to block. I was mistaken.
And then Shenlong.
Great play by Dennis here.
Shenlong will still breach.
Shenlong will still breach, but Shenlong does not have to swing because there is still a freedom on board. And with that, Dennis has equalized the board state somewhat.
3 units. Is that an Amuro?
Amuro does not matter. Kira matters here. Or any pilot matters here.
What does he have in hand? Okay, Diaz is trading into Ailstrike. The damaged Diaz is trading into Ailstrike.
Oh, I see. I think I saw a Soletta.
That is Diaz going into shields. Overflowing infection goes to bin.
Soletta, perfect strike.
Perfect strike.
Ooh,
Over to Akira.
If that's an L top deck.
Restanding the freedom. Elfrith going down. Perfect strike going down.
Joseph is in such a good position here. Dennis has no top deck that could save him. Joseph, even if he draws a El Kira, does not save him here.
Kira and a wing.
It doesn't do anything.
No, it really doesn't.
So Dennis is able to get rid of 2 bodies here and just hope for a last shield base. That's the only thing he can do.
Right, and it does breach.
The breach is insignificant unless Dennis hits a last shield base.
I mean, Joseph should still illustrate the damage. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Wing is on board.
If it's a last shield base, Dennis might have it.
See what happens. This is intense.
Oh,
wow.
And Joseph 2-0s the wing despite not having confidence in this matchup.
When you see the cards, you see the cards. Holy wow. Congratulations to Joseph. Dennis, a well-played game, but goodness gracious. Joseph